Fathers are providers. Fathers are protectors. Fathers are the pillars of each home. This is Fatherhood with Moses Nyiku. This show will shape you into becoming a better father. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. This is Fatherhood with Moses Nyiku. And today I have two amazing sisters, Sister Stella and Sister Dawson. And we'll be discussing an intriguing question about a father and a husband. So let me introduce you to these dear sisters. This is Sister Stella. Sister Stella, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
Sister Dawson, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I will just start with a light question. How's your relationship with your dad, your father?
My relationship with him was good.
Was? Oh, sorry. That means he's no more.
Yeah.
Accept our condolences, please.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, but it was great.
Yes.
Were you a daddy's girl?
Not really.
Not really, yeah. Okay. What about you? How is your relationship with your dad?
Yeah, it was. It is a good relationship. We are having a very good relationship right now.
Okay. Let me ask this question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to answer. A father and a mother, who is more important in a home?
They're both.
Both.
They are both important.
Okay, but maybe if we are putting, let's say, hierarchy, in terms of hierarchy, who should be first?
The father.
The father. All right, good. So fathers are very important in the home. But there is this question that is going around because as a father, I believe that I'm a good father. Not just a good father, a wonderful father, a great father. But one time someone told me that you are a good father, but a terrible husband.
Wow.
And it got me thinking that means a good father can be a bad husband. And the best people to discuss this with is you ladies. You're going to tell us you're a child, you're someone's daughter, but you're looking forward to becoming someone's wife. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So address this question. Please be gracious and be biblical and, just apply every grace. Let your speech be seasoned with grace and salt. Don't be partial, okay?
Yes, sir.
So address this question. Does being a good father automatically make a man a good husband?
No, sir.
Not at all. No.
So you need a father material and a husband material.
Yes.
A father material might not be a husband material.
No.
Wow. Okay. Tell me more.
Okay.
Yeah, they both share different roles.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on there. What's the role of a father?
To be caring for the children, provide for the children.
Care, provide.
Yes. Protect.
Protect.
Yes. Availability.
Be available.
Yes. And you are just standing there as a father figure.
Yeah, just be there for them.
Yeah, for them.
Okay, so what's the role of the husband?
You have to be a responsible husband.
Okay, but you can be an irresponsible father?
Yes, you can.
It's possible.
Okay, that means you're not a good father, right? For you to be a
Yes.
good father, that means you're
You have to be
responsible.
Yes.
Okay, so that one you can share. A responsible father, a responsible husband. Okay,
yeah.
that's the same role.
Yes. You have to be respectful to your wife.
Respectful to your wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Your communication skills have to be very well.
Okay, good communication skill, yes.
And then you have to recognize her emotions.
Recognize her emotions.
Yes.
Okay.
And then provide, protect.
Provide, protect.
And then care.
Okay, and then care.
Generally, you have to be there for her, both emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, everything. You just have to be there for her.
Okay. That's a good point. But is it not same for the children?
No.
You don't have to be there for your children emotionally?
You have to be there, but this side of emotions, the emotions
different.
you have for your wife is a different emotions you have for your children. They are not same emotions.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah, this
Tell
one,
me about the emotions you should have for your wife and the one you should have for your children.
Okay, this other one requires a romantic kind of relationship.
Yes.
Emotions, yeah.
Okay, so there's
And
a
then-
romantic emotion.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
And then you
awesome.
can't have that romantic emotions to your children.
Okay, what is the name of the emotion that you have for your children?
just a natural emotion. Yeah,
Agape love.
yeah,
Yes,
that love, father,
Okay,
father
agape
and
love.
children love.
Yes.
Yeah, father and children love. This kind of love, you know that this is your child. You're going to love this child regardless. It's your child. It's your blood. It's your flesh. It's your blood. It's coming out of you, right? So no matter what this child does to me, you know that okay, it's still your child. You're going to love this child regardless. Yeah. So
Okay, so Sister Stella, what do you have to say?
Mm. Adding to what she's saying, being a good father is different from being a good husband.
Being a good father is different from being a good husband.
Yes, you can be a good father and you'll be a bad
a
husband.
terrible husband.
Okay, like I was told.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, the role of a father is completely different from the role of a husband. Firstly, the role of a father is to provide, protect, nurture, and guide the children. Like
Yes.
now, in a home, the father automatically serves as the leader.
A leader, yes.
A leader in the home. Now, the role of a husband is to provide also. Provide for your wife.
And I think also protect your wife, yes, okay.
And also be available for your wife. Available in the sense that you communicate with her, you value her emotions. In fact, you value her completely.
Okay.
Yes, you value her completely. So most cases, men, they overdo some things.
Okay, they overdo some things. Things like what?
You can actually pay more attention to your children, forgetting your role as a husband.
When you say pay more attention to your children, is it that women are in competition with their children?
No, you have to just balance it.
Okay.
You have to just balance it. In the sense that, just like I said,
okay,
the relationship of a father and a child is agape love. Like you love your children unconditionally, irrespective of what they do to you. You love them.
Okay.
Why the relationship between you and your spouse is an adult romantic relationship.
So it's conditional.
Yeah, it
in
is.
a way, okay?
Yeah, in a way it is. And this relationship, it needs communication daily. It needs care, it needs attention, it needs provision. Like providing. I think what the Bible is saying about provision is not only about our physical needs. It's also talking about other needs also.
Wow.
Yes.
So you are telling me that someone can be a great dad,
yes,
and a terrible husband. Yes. So like what makes a man a good father is not the same thing that makes him a good husband.
Yes.
Yeah, now, but before children come, the people are married, right? You have to get married, be with the woman before children come. So at what point does a man start being a bad father or a bad husband? Yeah, a bad husband. At what point? Is it before the children comes or even after the children?
Sometimes it can be before. Sometimes it's after the children come, depending on the individual.
Okay, but does women also have a role to play in a man being a bad husband?
Yes,
sometimes. Okay, sometimes.
Yeah, but
not all the times.
Yes.
Okay, tell me more.
First, you also have to understand that naturally some men are terrible husbands. Yes, some men naturally they cannot be um good husbands unless they learn how to be one. Yeah. Because being a good husband, it takes a lot for someone to say, okay, you are a good husband. Like she has said earlier on, your communication, right? You have to be always available to have a healthy conversation with your wife. Yes. And this
But
is where
men have to work. Men have to work really hard to provide for the home.
Yes, and then you have to create time. You create time for things that you love and value, right? You can't go to work from morning till midnight, right? You have to create time. You create time for the things you value, for the things you love and cherish, right? So you have to create that time for a healthy conversation with your wife.
Yes.
Yeah. And when that is lacking, that's where the problem comes in. You know. And then you ask the question how women play a role
In
men
men being
being
bad
bad
husbands.
Yeah. Yeah. Some women can be bad actually. Yeah.
Okay,
Can
let me
be
help
bad.
you with English there. Not that some women can be
Terrible.
bad. Some women
Are
are
terrible.
bad. In fact, they are horrible.
They
Yes.
can be.
They
can
are.
They are though.
Some women are bad.
be. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
no.
Some.
Okay, I wanted to say most women are bad.
Some.
Okay,
Not
some are
most
bad.
women, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it could be in their characters. Yeah,
Okay.
manner of approach, their response to situations can also lead to that. You know, a husband and wife having issues at home, unresolved issues can lead to a husband being a bad husband. And that's
Yes.
where
And it might not be the man's fault.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Why?
It doesn't matter because when a situation comes,
Mm-hmm.
the right thing to do is to solve that situation.
Situation.
It does not matter where that problem is coming from. You
Okay.
should solve that problem. So the problem is when that man fails to have a healthy conversation with that wife. That is unresolved problems. It can lead a man to be a very bad husband. So when there is a problem, whether it's coming from the wife or from the husband, you as the head of the house, you should sit down with your wife and then try to talk things out to settle things. You know,
With your wife.
with
That
your
is
wife.
if the woman is willing, right?
Yes, she will be
She will be
willing.
willing.
She will be willing. Yeah,
Hmm.
she will be willing.
Now, I think the point you are not trying to see is the fact that in most cases, when a good father is a bad husband, it's because the woman in question is making the man a bad husband. The Bible says at the point of marriage, the two becomes one.
Yes.
So if a husband and a wife are one, it simply means what makes a good father is the wife that is with the father, right? Because a father cannot stand alone, in my own opinion, and be a good father. If there is a good father, then there is a wonderful mom somewhere. All right? And so if the gap is there, is it not that women are creating the gap? Women are in competition with their children?
No.
Like, let me tell you, there are some women that if you go to the market and buy clothes for your children, for children, you know, it's not just the father's kids. For the kids in the house, they will be like, you see, now it's your child. Look at the clothes. But if it's me now, why?
And
Why
that's
that
why you have
comparison?
to balance.
But why the comparison?
Because it could be that maybe at first you were actually getting those things for her, or you are the type that doesn't even care if she has those things or not. You know, we are all humans, and we women generally we are emotional, right? So if you are neglecting our emotions in a way, we will feel something. No, you are not getting these things for me, and you know I need those things, and then you go about getting it for others.
Oh, your child is now others.
No, like you're getting, okay, you have the
God
money.
have mercy.
You have the money, right? Don't get me wrong. You have the money to get those things, but you're not getting it. You're not buying those things for me that I need. But you can actually remove that same money
And buy for our child.
Our child, yes.
And that's a problem.
It's not really a problem. It's not a
the
balance.
balance.
It's the balance. You are not balancing the whole situation. You don't have to neglect one to please another
person.
You don't have to do that.
Hold on. But shouldn't you be happy that your husband is taking care of the children that God has given to you?
The happiness is there. We are happy. It's
But
just the
why?
balance. You cannot be neglecting my own feelings. You cannot be neglecting what I need or my wants just because you claim you are taking care of our children.
But I don't think the question here is negligence. I think the thing here is comparison.
No, it's not
Women compare themselves to their
No.
kids.
It's
No.
not comparison. We are just trying to make you understand that we are also human beings and we are visible. We are not invisible.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to make her feel seen.
You know,
Wow.
a lot of things make us feel loved, right? For us to feel that love and emotions from our partner is for you to be doing those little things, getting clothes for me, getting ice cream, and getting all these things.
Gifts.
Now, you cannot be ignoring that aspect, right? You cannot be ignoring that part of our relationship and then
But-
feel you are doing the right thing.
Do you believe that some men, some women rather,
Yeah.
have issues with their husbands just because the husband is having a cordial relationship with the children, especially if the children are girls or something? Do you believe that?
I believe.
I've seen it happen.
There,
Where is that coming from?
it could be that person's personality, that person's
Like the woman?
yes, that woman's personality. Yeah,
And it could also
We
be
are-
that you are overplaying your role as a father and ignoring the wife.
the thing there is you ignoring that she exists. You know, and so some men can be so funny that they can be so funny that they are doing it, ignoring the wife, and then still claim to be doing the right thing.
Yes, very important.
They are ignoring the wife?
Yes,
And they are still claiming
I've
to
seen
do the
situations
right
by which
thing.
the man, especially when it's a girl child,
Yes.
the man's full attention is on the girl, and then to the man and the wife does not really exist. You don't take care of her, you don't provide for her the way you should, you don't communicate with her, you don't create time to talk to her, to have a healthy conversation with her, but you are creating that time 247 to be with the girl child or to be with your children. You are creating that time to take your children out. You are creating that time to play, to talk to your children. But you cannot create even 1 minute to have conversation with your wife. And that's what builds a relationship, communication. So when that is not existing between you and your spouse, that's where the problem comes. That's where you become a terrible husband.
Yes.
For me, if you are my husband and you are not communicating with me, you're a terrible husband.
Yes.
But hold on. What happens to family?
Happens to family.
Because if the father is taking the children out and the wife is not there, why is she not
The
there?
wife will be there. She might be there, but
But
you
what?
guys need private conversations. It's not all conversations that you can be having around your children.
But I don't think the reason they are not having conversation is because the father is loving the children more. I don't think that's the reason. You are missing something here.
No.
Because you can love your children and still love your wife. Do you know that women are very difficult to love? Do you guys agree with that?
No.
Women are easy to love?
That's
Yes.
where you should know your partner. That's where you should know your partner. If you have a wife that you claim she's difficult to love, you have to learn.
You have to know her love language.
Yes, we have about 5 love languages, right?
Yes.
You have to identify what she loves. You have to learn to love her. You know, you learn.
You learn.
You can't just sit there
Nobody
and
is
then
difficult to
conclude.
love.
No, nobody is difficult to love?
Yes, nobody is difficult to love.
Wow. So you can love anybody?
You should just identify.
Let me tell you a story. I will not mention any name. But there is this man I knew that he was proud. So one time he was talking to us and he said, there is no woman I cannot love. You know, all these things is just understanding. What? That sounded like, what? That's cool. That's cool. So he got married. And after 3 months, he ran away and left the lady. And left the lady. Do you know that it's impossible to love some people because you say love is a gift. And if you're giving love, the person you're giving love to should be able to receive the love. I think and I believe that some women, some wives get to a point that they don't want to receive love from the husband anymore. But the children are receiving it. So it is now as though the husband is being good to the children and neglecting the wife. What about women not being willing to receive love from their husbands?
And
Haven't you seen that?
then there's something.
There's
maybe
something. There's an issue, or unresolved issue.
yes.
Beneath that.
Yes. And then as a father, you need to create time. You need to create time for your children. You need to create time for your children. You need to create time for your wife. And then you need to create time for your family.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why is it easier to love children than to love the wife?
Why is it easier? Children are children.
Children are what?
Children, they are little.
Mm-hmm.
So you can guide, direct, and correct them on what to do.
Okay.
For your wife, you have to correct her in a way she will not feel that you are treating her as a child or you are disrespecting her. That's the difference.
And to add
You
to
treat
that,
her in a way that she feels.
Love, even while correcting her.
Okay, so how should a man talk to a woman that she will not feel disrespected?
I think before maybe if your wife does something that you don't like and you want to correct her, you should first appreciate her on the things that she has been doing that are good.
Wow.
Yes. And when you are done, you can tell her that, but I feel in this aspect, you should. You can.
Do you know what that woman will become? Anytime you're appreciating her, she'll be like, okay, I know as you're appreciating me like this, there's something you want to say. That is just how you come.
No, you shouldn't do it every time.
Okay.
Sometimes you can use another approach.
Okay.
Yes.
So appreciate them.
Without even her doing something wrong, you should appreciate your wife daily. You should show her that she values you, you value her. You should assure her of your love, even while the children are there.
Is it that women are insecure?
both the men and the women are insecure. It's not just the gender.
Yes.
Okay. So they need assurance every now and then. Yeah, you wanted to say something too.
Yeah, I wanted to say that you asked the question. What was the question again?
I think the question
Why
was,
is it difficult for
why is it easier for like fathers to love their children than to love their wife? Because I think it's easier in a way.
Yeah, because it's natural. The love of a father comes naturally. Yeah, you don't have to think twice to love your child. Yeah,
It's unnatural not to love your child, right?
yes, it's unnatural not to love your child because it's part of you. It's coming out of you, so it's natural. But in the case of your wife now, it's a choice, also a duty, and then God commanded men to love their wives. I know one thing with keeping commandments now, it can be difficult keeping a commandment. Hold on to a command can be difficult to do that. So most men now find it difficult to keep to that commandment. And then your choice, you can decide to love her today and decide not to love her tomorrow because of some certain factors that you feel are good enough to justify your action.
Wow.
So that's just.
Okay, so how can men that are good fathers become good husbands as well? How can they create the balance?
Being intentional, being deliberate, and it's a decision. And then most men do this ignorantly and they don't want to take correction. They feel offended when you talk. They feel offended when you bring things like that up. Like you said here, you'll be like, are you comparing yourself with your children?
But is that not the truth?
No. They're just trying to make you feel that they are also visible. It's not about comparison.
Hold on. Like I went to the market and I got things for our kids, and then you are getting upset
Now,
for that. Is that not comparison?
No.
Hello, what is it?
It's not.
It's not comparison.
It's what?
It's not
means
comparison.
you should also recognize the presence of
Hold on. Let's say I'm a pastor, right? So if I get something for a church member, and then another church member is upset that I didn't get for, why would
We are
pastor
not
get?
saying that, but that relationship is
No,
different.
I'm trying to show you the pattern of comparison.
No, that's not it.
That's not it.
far from
That's
it.
that's comparison.
No,
Because even in a home, we should be rejoicing when someone gets something, right? And think about it. Fathers are neglected in the home more than anything. Because I've heard when a father is making money, the father is making money to spend on the family, right? When a woman is making money, the woman is making money to spend on her children and on herself. And when the children are making money, the children are making money to take care of their mother.
Not enough.
And in the end, fathers are the most neglected people in the home.
No, I know.
They are going out, they are coming back. Nobody really cares about them. Like everybody wants to get from the father. Oh, yeah, the children will be, Daddy, my school fees. The wife will be, oh, you're not hugging me as much as you should. Oh, this one, oh, like, should they kill themselves?
You know what you
God,
signed up for becoming a father and a husband.
No wonder. No wonder.
It takes a lot.
I heard a story. Let me tell you, I heard a story that the way ladies view marriage is different from the way men view marriage. You know, if a lady says, I found a husband, they'll be like, oh, let me see his picture. Oh my, this is good.
Okay.
But then when a man goes to his friend and says, man, I'm going to get married, man will be like,
Oh my
no, what happened, John? You're going, oh Lord, let's pray for him. Man, wow. John, how can we help you? John, is the date set already? Oh no, John. You know why? Because of what you just said. They are signing up for something.
It's in the Bible.
So what are women signing up for?
To be a mother, to be a wife, and these things, there are two ways, right? The mothers have their own roles to play. Wives also have their own roles to play. So it's not as if it's just the man that is handling the whole thing.
But I think the blame is on the man.
Because the man is the head of the family. That's what the Bible said. The man is the head of the family, and it is your responsibility to see that things are going well. Things are all right in the family.
In the home, you are even serving as their spiritual leader.
Yes.
So
Now, let me ask, can a husband be a terrible husband if he is appreciated?
most men are terrible.
Yes.
On their
Even
own.
those that are being appreciated?
Yes.
If you are terrible, then where's appreciation coming from?
I heard that appreciation is application for more.
Yeah.
So can women also learn to, relate to men in a way that makes men do more?
Yeah.
Because I feel if a man goes to the market to get things for the kids, what the man needs is appreciation. Honey, thank you. You're being a wonderful dad to this kid, and I'm so proud of you. The man will be like, oh, honey, wow, what can I do for you? Like, let's go out. But then, just imagine going out and coming back, and when it's your children, look at this one. How much? Wow, 20,000. If it's my shoe now, it's 10,000. Even at 10,000, you'll be complaining.
Good.
Are you supposed to be complaining while getting things for her?
Women say that men will be complaining, okay? Let me tell you, let me be honest with you. I don't know for other men, but I don't smile when I'm spending money. I'm sorry.
Nobody does.
But a woman expects you to be spending hundreds of thousands. Are you for the Christmas? No. You get the point.
But you smile even in pain.
Oh yeah. But then they will be comparing. But should a wife be comparing herself with her children?
No.
Should a mother be comparing herself with her children? Shouldn't you be happy that your children are being taken care of?
And what about her needs also?
That's not comparison. Okay,
Do you know that there are parents that will lay down their needs just to see that their children are being taken care of?
Yeah.
If there is money and school fees needs to be paid, and the father said, his children, we need to pay their school fee before your cosmetics.
That's a different
That's a
angle.
different
That's a
angle.
different angle we're coming from.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you feel like you should have cosmetics, right?
Yeah,
But you can sacrifice.
in that situation you can sacrifice.
Because you
actually.
people are talking about feeling that men, good fathers, bad husbands neglect their women's feeling. You might feel like you should have this, but as the head of the home, the man is saying that this is the most important thing.
That's
What
not what
matters right now is school fee. So let's pay our child school fee.
And now
Understandable.
you guys are working together.
Together, yes.
Okay.
That's not what we're talking about.
You are in alignment. What we're saying is different from what you are saying now.
Okay, tell me, which one is the problem? Because either way, even if you are telling the wife, even if you are carrying the wife along, in many cases, there is still the problem.
There are some men that don't discuss with their wives. They just act.
That's the man
They
being
don't-
the terrible husband.
Yes.
You're not discussing
Just
with her.
act.
But why? Why are they not discussing with their wife?
They will answer best. I don't know.
I'll tell you a story. I'm here speaking for men too, right? You see, many times women want to know even how much the man is earning.
Very important.
It's very important, right?
Yes.
But do you know the risk that is involved in that? Let's say you know that I'm earning 1 million. And you have a need of 300,000. And I say, hey, please, honey, hold on. What will you think?
Why should the wife hold on?
Because there are things, there are other
that's
things.
where you
Explain.
And plus,
open up.
Explain.
plus, if I am earning 1 million and in a month you are asking me one need of 300,000, you're being unrealistic. But if I tell you the truth at that moment, won't you nag?
No, you have to explain.
So many men feel, okay, if I will tell you and it will become a problem, it's better I just keep it with me.
And that's why you are
That's
being
very-
secretive.
Yes. And
You
it's
are
not
not
supposed to be
being
so.
open. Marriage, there are supposed to be no secrets.
You're supposed to open up, communicate to your wife.
So how many of you here will get married and then when you receive your salary, you go and give your husband?
He will be aware.
That's
Let's say you know that I'm earning 1 million and you have a need of 300,000. And I say, hey, please, honey, hold on. What will you think?
why should the wife hold on?
Because there are things, there are other
That's
things.
where you
Explain.
And plus,
open up.
explain.
plus, if I am earning 1 million and in a month you are asking me one need of 300,000, you're being unrealistic. But if I tell you the truth at that moment, won't you nag?
No, you have to explain.
So many men feel, okay, if I will tell you and it will become a problem, it's better I just keep it with me.
And that's why you
That's
are being
very-
secretive.
Yes. And
You
it's
are
supposed
not
to be
being
so.
open. Marriage, there are supposed to be no secrets.
You're supposed to open up, communicate to your wife.
So how many of you here will get married and then when you receive your salary, you go and give your husband?
He will be aware.
That's the discussion you should have with your husband.
That's what you signed up for.
Yes.
To be giving my husband my salary.
Yes.
That's
That's what you signed up for.
no, I didn't sign up for that.
Are you kidding me now? Are you kidding
There's
me
no
now? That's
way,
what you
there's no
signed
way.
up for.
There's no way that it's written that if I
You
should
should
collect
get
my
my-
salary, I should go and give my husband. It's not written there anywhere.
It's not possible.
That is not written anywhere.
You can be
But where is
aware.
it written that your husband should tell you how much he's earning?
No, you know how much I'm earning. And when I get my salary, you'll be aware.
Exactly.
And where, like the Bible says, a woman is a helpmate of a man. So where you are not able to meet up, I can also come in. It doesn't mean that I will carry my whole money and give you. And men can spend lavishly. mostly.
You see that what you people are saying, men are being bad. It's just the fact that men are being wise. That's how I am seeing it. Now, the ideal thing for a man to do is to tell the wife, this is how much that is coming in.
yeah.
Okay? But this is Africa. I know in the US, in many homes, it's the women that manage the money.
Yes.
It's the women that are in charge of the money. But in this our country,
Huh?
your wife is in charge of the money. I mean, there's going to be problem, right?
It's not all.
You've not given my mother-in-law and my mom something for quite a long time. Are you thinking about her? This one, this one, this one.
Whoa, is that a problem?
It's not a problem.
Okay.
But for most women, that's their priority. For most women, their mama, their daddy, their auntie somewhere that needs a handout is the real issue. Sometimes, many times, the children are not even the mother's priority. Because if your children are everything to you, why is it a problem that I'm taking care of these children? Then you are feeling neglected. Shouldn't we be taking care of the children together?
Now, there's this thing. It's not actually the presence of the children that makes you a bad husband.
Is the what?
It's you being unable to play your role as a husband in the life of that wife, in the life of your wife. That's what makes you a terrible husband. You being unable to play those roles, right? The problem is not the children. The problem is not you taking care of children. Of course, they're your children. You should take care of them. But the problem comes where you are not able to dish out your responsibilities. Those roles, you are not carrying them out. And it's not supposed to be so. I spoke about communication. Most men fail to have healthy conversation with their wives. They fail to do that.
Could it be the way the women are also starting the conversation?
I don't know their reasons, but the communication should be there. And then the issue of you being faithful to your wife. Being faithful to your wife.
Most men are not.
Faithful to your wife, like being loyal to her. Yes. It could be that you are not being that faithful to your wife. It could be that you are not being, your loyalty is not to her. Those are where you lack in being a good husband. Yeah.
So my question
Be
again.
that you are not carrying her along.
Yeah, I understand. My question now is, can a good father be a good husband to a bad woman or a bad wife?
Can
Yes.
a good father? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, how can a man be a good husband to a bad wife? Do you believe that there are wives that are bad?
But yes.
Like really bad?
Why is the really
Yes.
but yeah.
Yeah, so
bad
how
wives.
can a man be a good husband to a bad wife?
Okay, it's actually not an easy thing to do. It can be very, very challenging to be good to someone that is bad. Yes. But as the Bible would also tell us, that we should do good to even our enemies. You as a husband,
The Bible didn't say I should marry my enemy.
Yeah.
do good to your enemy.
Do good to them, but not marry them.
Not marry them.
There's nowhere that the Bible says I should do good to my enemies, bless them, I should, but not to marry them.
So why do you get married to her if she's your enemy? I'm just trying to tell you that even as she's bad, you as a husband, you know your rules. You know your rules as a husband. So regardless of her attitude, you know, we ladies, we can have attitude now, mood swings and
you're proud of it.
Okay.
We can be like that. I'm just being sincere to you that we can be like that, right? So if regardless of how we behave, you as a husband, being a godly husband and a godly man, you should know that, okay, regardless, I'm still going to do this and that. You would agree with me that there are some terrible men out there, terrible husbands out there, that because the wife knows that he is my husband, and as a wife, I should do this and that to him. Regardless of how bad, how terrible, how awful that man is, the woman will still be carrying out her responsibilities as a wife, her duty as a wife. So that's how it's also be for a man. Even though the wife is bad, in some cases, she'll be bad. But you know the things you're supposed to do as a good husband. Just be doing it then. Who knows? Maybe your good behavior toward her will change her.
But I think the Bible says it's actually the good behavior of the wife that will change the husband. So you're twisting the Bible right
I'm
now.
not twisting the Bible. It can change anybody. You know, when you're doing good to someone that is bad, it has a way of changing someone.
Women will take advantage of you if they are bad. They will.
No, you'll be
I've
praying
seen it happen.
You'll be praying for her.
They'll take
From
advantage.
afar, right?
You
There's-
pray for
Well,
you pray for her.
Your duties.
Just like the way they say women should pray for their husbands to change, you pray for her to
you
change
pray for
too.
her. It could be that those women taking advantage, their husbands are not praying enough.
Yes.
You pray.
You pray hard.
Pray. When carrying out your responsibilities, you also pray.
But it really takes a man who is extremely disciplined and has the fear of God to treat a wife that is bad good. Takes high level of discipline and somebody who reverence the word of God. Because if you're working on based on our human feelings, you'll be like, she's not treating me any good. So why should I treat her well? So me, my own is, I feel it's people that reverence the word of God, people that fears the Lord, because you know that God will not want you to treat your partner bad. So you just have to show her love, irrespective of what she's doing to you.
So, boy, is there any way that wives can help their husband to become good fathers and good husbands?
Yeah.
How? What are women supposed to do for their men to be good husbands and good fathers at the same time? Because we're discussing fatherhood.
Yes.
And I believe that without the woman supporting the father, it will be difficult for the father to be even a good father. Talk more of being a good husband. So what are the things that women can do to help men become good fathers and at the same time good husband?
I think you should start from the parents.
Okay, the parents.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
what should the parent do?
Most times children tend to look at their parents' marriage as their model because that's the first thing you're seeing.
Yes.
So if let's use our fathers now, you should treat your wives right, treat your children right. And some men, they disrespect their wives in front of their children.
Okay, like talking to
them anyhow, like even when they have issue, shouting, yelling. So children tend to pick such behaviors.
Yes, I remember what Jerome said, that even if you're fighting, you should fight when the cameras are off. Like the children in the home are like the camera. So even when you're fighting, fight when the cameras are off.
Yes,
okay?
You can argue, you can have disagreement, but you shouldn't do that in front of your children. And you shouldn't do it in such a way that you notice. Like even if you have issues with your spouse, that should just be between you and your spouse. When you go out or when you come out of your room, you behave normal. Your children wouldn't know that you have issues. But most parents, when they have issues with their partner, let's say for instance, the dad now has issues with the wife, and the woman needs, he knows that every day he drops an amount of money before going out. He'll be like, David, come. Let's say the wife is sitting there. David, come. Take this money.
And give to your mother.
And children, they notice, like, they are quick to notice slight changes in their parents.
Right.
And let's say the mom's mood, her mood is, and most times maybe the child carries the money to give the mom, she'll be like, go and give him back the money. So from there, your children know that, my parents are having issues. And sometimes some men, they even slap their wife in the presence of their children. That's
slap.
Yes.
Like hit their.
They do it. So you are hitting your wife in the presence of your children. One, as for the male child, you are trying to tell him that it is okay for him to beat a woman. Then for the lady now, you are trying to tell her that it is okay for a man to hit her. It is normal. So that also tells badly on the children. And now most children, they grow up with that mentality and it becomes part of them. So parents should do better. Should learn to control your anger, learn to control yourself.
Yeah, I think that point is very deep. Like when we were growing up, they would tell us some stories that suggest that you beat your wife. When you're married, they'll tell you stories like some women, after you beat them, they will cook very delicious food for you. When you after beating them like this, they come back to their senses. So growing up with things like that in your mind, you'll be like, well, okay. And even as an adult, sometimes issues will be going on and someone will just call you and say, what she needs now is beating.
Yeah.
All these things that she's doing is because you are just handling her this way. If you beat her now, she will. Yeah, but I don't think a man should hit a woman.
You are installing fear in the person.
Yes.
Respect is not bought by show of power and the rest.
Right. So from the parent should show good example.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
then,
they are the first example the children are seeing.
Right.
Because it's from them that shape. Like most ladies now, if you go out, let's say their dad constantly hits their mom. Most ladies, they have grown with this mentality that men are not good. In fact, it is right for a man to beat a woman. So most people, they don't even want to go into any institution of marriage. Because if I get married now, my husband will start beating me. I don't see need of getting married. It's not because they don't want to, but they just don't want to face what their parents faced.
Yeah, and that word "sign up for." It's to me, it's so. It's just ringing in my head. Is marriage something we sign up for, or it sounds like a contract? This is what you signed up that you were going to do. So if we have the mentality of this is what men sign up for, are we going to really help them to be better men?
That's why you said it's for better, for worse. So you have to go into marriage without the intention of coming out. Except for me, my deal breaker is domestic violence. That's the only thing. Yes, that's the only thing. And cheating, of course. That's the only thing that can make me want to come out.
Your deal breaker is domestic violence and cheating.
Yes. Because most men that hit women, it's not because they are powerful. It shows that they are insecure. They are insecure because you can handle a woman with love and care, and she will respect you and regard you. Most women, when you beat them, you tend to instill that fear in them, and it doesn't even tell good examples surrounding the children. The children also, they are traumatized. Most children, when they grow up, they will need therapy to recover from such. Because most men, the way they beat their women, oh my God, you don't want to see it. They will have bruises. Some women go to hospitals on a weekly basis.
Because of domestic violence?
Yes, some men, they can go out now. If somebody provoke them, they will just come back home. Maybe you just greet him and the next thing...
It's a slap.
Yes. And
but these same men are still good to their children?
They are good to their children.
Wow.
They don't beat their children like that. They don't treat their children like animals. Because you beating your wife, you are definitely treating her less of a human being. Yeah. You don't see her as a human being. True. That's why you are treating her that way. Because just a man and a woman becomes one.
Yes.
If you love your wife, you should know that she and you become one. Definitely you can't beat yourself. So you wouldn't even have the thought of beating your wife. The way you are treating yourself, that's the same way you treat her.
So that means if women are being treated well, there will be peace in the home? Is
Yeah.
that what you are all saying?
Most cases.
Yeah.
In most cases.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in some cases, that's not it, right?
Yeah, in most
Depends on the
cases,
woman,
no.
actually.
But in most cases,
Most cases, that's just it.
most women, those are the issues they are having in their home.
So, but I
And-
still want my question answered.
Mm.
How can you women help men? Just give us some tips on how we can, because it's as though it's easier to be a good father.
Yes.
Like it's natural to be a good father, but you have to, be intentional about being a good
Wow.
husband.
Mhm.
And we need help from you.
Yeah.
So what are some tips that you can leave us with that will help us to not just be good to our children, but also be good to our wife? That is good father, good husband.
Quality time.
Quality time.
Yes. This quality time, you can also create time for you people as a family. That's your wife, you, and your children. Let's say you can say maybe twice a month, people go out as a family. And that same month, even if it's once, you can create it to go out with your wife. You
What
have
about
deep
men that don't like
conversations.
going out?
You have to, because you cannot always be in the same space.
Hmm.
Always. Not like always. You are you are doing it once.
Mhm.
Like let's say if you are someone that doesn't like going out,
Yes.
your wife can maybe suggest a quiet place that will feel more like home to you. You guys can go out. Maybe you can do picnics. That's when you know that only the both of you.
There.
Yeah. So for someone that doesn't like going out, to balance that. When you go out, you go to a new environment, you discover that things that doesn't even come to your mind when you are in your home will start coming to your mind. So you guys will discuss this. Sometimes your wife might be having unresolved issues with you. You wouldn't even know. But in that process, it will help you talk about it. And you also apologize. And that will actually calm her. She'll feel that yes, you still value her in this marriage.
Wow. So quality time.
Yes.
Spend quality time. That would make you a good husband.
Yes.
Great point.
Yeah, and another thing is, men also needs encouragement.
Mhm.
Yeah, men needs encouragement. So it is also a duty of that woman as the wife to constantly encourage the wife,
The
the
husband.
husband. Yeah, sorry. To constantly encourage the husband, like encourage him in the things that he has been doing and his intentions, right? So that he will to see that okay, you also recognize what he's doing as a husband. You're also seeing what he's doing as a husband, so he would want to do more.
So from what I'm hearing, it also means that a good husband can be a bad father. Is it possible for a good husband to be a bad father?
It's actually difficult because men love their
The
children
children
naturally. Yes, it's actually kind of difficult. If you are a terrible man, then you are a terrible man. And it means you are worse. You are a bad man. You are bad to your children and bad to your wife. Yes. So there are some irresponsible men like that out there that
Plenty.
all they know is to go and meet a woman, give birth, pour the children there, and then go and life continues.
Like
There are
chicken.
men like
Yes.
like chicken. There are men like that. So if you are an irresponsible man, you are irresponsible. Yeah.
That means if you have it right at being a good husband, it therefore means that
You
you're
are
going to be a good
wonderful
father.
father. Yes. Because women most of the times are triggered by how you, the man, treats her.
Yes.
Yes. So if you are treating your wife well, if you study your wife and you know that okay, this is how she likes to be treated. If you are treating her that way, your home will just be
She
the
will
best.
make your house become a home completely.
But does women also have a role to play in how men treat them?
Yeah.
Yeah, most times.
Okay, so like what's the role? I am
I
going
know-
deep into these areas because these things are not just one-sided.
Yeah.
If if a man is treating a woman in a certain way, I'm not giving excuses for men to treat women because of this, but then there might be a root cause for the reason, the man is not being what he should be. So what are those things that make men treat women bad, and how can women live in such a way that men cannot help but just treat them right?
Respect
Okay, women respecting the
the husband. Men love respect
Respect
a lot.
and women hate to respect their men.
Not really hate.
Okay, but they don't just like it.
And sometimes it could be transactional. Some women, because you are doing this, you do not deserve any respect from me. And it's not supposed to be so.
So
How is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be that the wife should respect and honor the husband.
Regardless.
Yes.
Regardless. So, but most women now, they are transactional. If
So-
you don't do this, you don't deserve any respect from me. And
So-
it's not supposed to be that.
Yeah, so we could say that some women are treated the way they are being treated because they do not respect their husbands. And
Yeah,
probably if
yeah,
they
yeah.
start respecting the men, things will be different,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some cases are like that, yeah.
Yes, but we are not also saying that men should now capitalize on the fact that yeah, she is not respecting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but women should respect. Yeah, respect. Men, I love respect. And the thing with women is, I think respect for a woman is a choice. A woman will respect who she chooses to respect. And that's why there is this thing going on that women will respect their pastors more than they respect their husbands.
Yeah. I think that's where see finish
see
comes
something.
in. Yeah. See finish.
Okay, see, finish.
But I feel if you can respect your pastor, you should also see your husband as your Lord. Because that is human beings you are seeing.
Mhm.
So you should first treat him as your Lord. Because generally men have ego. Like
Yeah.
we have pride.
Yes.
So sometimes they don't like disrespect at all. So you should respect your husband, regard him as your Lord. And you see most men they will treat you so well.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah. But why is it that women don't like respecting their husband? And they know that they have the key to a man's heart. Because it's very difficult for a man to misbehave when he is respected. Because many times when men are fighting in the home, the word that comes out often is, she does not respect me. You see, I'm talking and she's talking. This is what kills me. Oh my goodness. If Uncle Alex is there, you're like, oh, you get my point. But women know that God commands respect for the man, and women know that men love respect. Why is it that women don't want to respect men?
most women don't
Yeah.
respect.
It could be from the men
Men,
too.
yes.
Like I said, right?
So you're trying to say that respect is reciprocal?
No, I'm not saying some women, right? It's not reciprocal.
Okay.
Some women.
Okay.
No, it's not all women that disrespect their husbands out there. There are some women that their husbands are treating them badly, but they still respect and
them.
honor
It's
them.
hard to say.
There are women, I know.
But there are few, right?
Yes, there are
Yes.
women like that.
Those are heroes.
There are women like that. So even you as a human being, even you as a human being, if someone is treating you badly, there is
You feel bad.
this urge in you that you want to treat that person anyhow, because after all, the person is
It's
not,
also, yeah. Mhm.
So women now, if the husband is constantly abusing them, it could be emotional abuse, it could be physical, it could be verbally. If the man is constantly abusing that woman, that it will be very difficult for that woman to respect that man, right? It will
Yes,
be
it
difficult.
will.
Yes. So that's where the problem comes from. If a woman is constantly disrespecting the wife, the man should go and check himself and fix himself. You said something here that respect is a choice for a woman, right? A woman is not going into a marriage with a mindset that, okay, I'm going into this marriage to disrespect my husband.
Okay.
Yes, it's what the husband gives to the woman. The woman will say, okay, I will give it back. What you give to
But it's relative as well.
Yeah.
In some cases, the man is just doing the right thing, but he's getting disrespect as the response, you know. Maybe sometimes instead of the woman responding, she is reacting. You know, there are women that the more you do, the deeper they go into whatever they are doing. Like if they disrespect you today and you come back tomorrow and say, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that this happened. I want us to be in peace. I don't want this to happen again. You'll be like, wow, okay. It's good. When I disrespect him, he apologized to me. And then it will be going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So we should understand that these things are relative, right?
Yes, you apologizing to your wife when she disrespects you is not communication.
Yes.
Is what?
It's you just trying to throw away the issue under the carpet.
Yes.
But if in some women, if you try to discuss it, there will be fight that day.
You have to discuss it.
you have to as the head of the home, you have to look for a means to discuss with your wife. Now you saying I'm sorry for this happening, it means you are not dealing with the issue. It will still happen again
so,
and again. Communication, healthy communication, not you coming to say, you were wrong, what you did was communicate, right? You have to communicate instead of trying to mellow the whole thing down.
That's your enabling bad behavior.
Yes, but do you know there are some men that will just leave the house? The reason is many times when a man is hurt, a man will want to talk it out. But in most cases, a woman will not want to even listen. And then for a peaceful man, he will just leave the house. And I believe that those things pushes men to some behaviors that the wife in turn will not even like it. It pushes them to go do some certain things. As you guys, you're ladies, right? And I'm a man.
Yeah.
I am telling you that it's very difficult to communicate with a woman when the woman is wrong. It's not easy.
Right.
I am praying that you people will be different in Jesus' name.
Amen.
But it's not easy to communicate to a woman when she knows that, the moment a woman knows that she's wrong, she's defensive.
Yes.
At that point, anything you say will be used against you in the bedroom. There's no court of law. There should be no court of law in marriage, but it will be used against you in the bedroom. So women are very, very defensive when they are wrong. And that's why many times for men that want peace, they will just say, well, yeah, that's just her. That's why you hear men will say, women will always be women. Not that they're happy. But why is it that women are defensive when they are wrong?
So you going out, you have to calm down, come back, talk to the woman. There's always a way.
Because
Let me give you an instance.
There's always
If a woman is cheating, and you there mention, maybe you come and say, honey, you know your wife is cheating and you still have the humility to call her honey, right?
You will not even call. You are just giving an instant. You won't even call it honey.
You will not even say it.
You would,
I'll
you
try. But let's say
You
let's say-
call the person's full name.
full name with the father.
Hold on, there are men that will say, honey, what is wrong? Am I not enough? And I see that you're going out with this.
That's
They
not
don't
real.
even
That's not reality.
That's not real. That's not reality. They
You
don't
are
even
just
talk
acting.
like that.
You are acting, and you're not supposed to be that. You are being real. Here.
Okay, I'll say,
Yeah.
okay, I noticed that you're going out with somebody.
They will not even tell you that they notice.
But no, there are cases I've seen calm and gentlemen that will still be gentle under that tension, right?
And that's their very
And they will
dangerous.
talk, and you know the one of the ways to know that the woman is guilty is the way they react. You do not trust me,
And
if-
likewise the man.
yeah, and if you do not trust me, what's the point of this marriage if you do not trust me?
Ah.
You guys are in the season of relationship. Let me even bring it to you. Are you with me? Maybe a man begins to suspect you and they want to check your phone. You would change it for that man immediately. If you don't trust me, what's the point of this relationship? Why would you go through
My phone.
So when women are wrong, they are defensive. So that's why when a man is wrong, in most cases, a man will know. Like, okay, you say for me, if I'm guilty, I just smile. If I'm guilty and you say, you did that, I will just smile. Because I know I'm guilty. A woman cannot smile when they're guilty. If you're talking to a woman and they're smiling, in most cases, they know that what you're saying does not exist. But they become defensive. So in that case, how can peaceful men resolve issues? And in most cases, that's why it turned into violence. And it's the woman that will start. So why are women like that when they are wrong? And then they will blame it on men that they are good fathers but bad husbands.
Okay, you
Some men have reported that they have not heard their wife say sorry to them in many, many years of marriage. And in most marriages, men are begging for sorry. Honey, just tell me sorry now so that this thing will finish. And you know how, sorry. But you see, a man might plan a dinner just to apologize to the wife. Plan dinner. And sometimes the woman will even refuse to eat the food.
Beg you. Yeah, I will eat though.
You know, kneel down, decorate the house. But when it comes to the lady's turn to say sorry, is a problem. And if you guys will admit, you have that issue too of saying sorry. You can count how many times you've said sorry to men.
Yeah.
So why are women always defensive when they are wrong?
Oh, God.
It's not only women.
Even men.
It's not only women.
Let's address the women.
It's not only women. I think it's just in human nature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some men just have
example, Adam and Eve. It started long ago. It's not from us.
Can we answer this question realistically?
Yes, it's already in human nature.
Because the reason for sitting here is to help people that are listening to us.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And this truth will not be useful unless you admit to it, right? So why is it that it's very difficult for women to admit they are wrong, humble themselves, and resolve issues in the home?
There are some women, right, that humble themselves.
I've not seen.
You've not been with all women. So you can't
At least I say I've not seen doesn't mean it does not exist.
Yeah,
but
it
I
exists,
have not.
but not
I'm
much.
telling you that they are women.
But why is it that most women are so defensive when they are wrong? Why do they always bring up the issue of trust when they should say, I'm sorry, I did this?
That's the easiest way to run to. Yeah.
So can we now say that women are actually making men that are good fathers bad husbands?
So why are you making it look as though it's just women that have that problem?
In most cases.
No.
In most cases.
You are being biased now.
I'm a man and I know a lot of men that have no issue with saying sorry.
You are a man, so you won't see it.
You won't see it.
Even in movies, it's men that apologize.
That's movies.
That's movies. We are
I'm
talking
not
about
saying
real
even.
life.
They are trying to make believe. You understand?
No.
It's
Even in
fantasy.
movies, it's men that apologize.
We are ladies, so we have mingled with men. And then we know men, so we are telling you. So just calm down and listen.
It's very hard.
Yes.
To say a man that will apologize?
Very
Men
hard.
their ego alone will not even
Allow them.
Hold on. That's where you're getting it wrong. I think men say sorry, but some don't mean it. But saying sorry is not a problem to any man.
So that's how you apologize now.
No.
Yeah, but at least saying it is not a problem. But you see, women, before a woman will tell you sorry.
So you want women to
And
be
that's
pretending
they
like men?
say it when they mean it.
Yes.
They don't even say it at all. Some people are in their 10th year, in their 10th wedding anniversary, and they have not heard sorry from their wife.
Is that possible?
They have not heard sorry.
I don't know.
That's why, many times when they are counseling men, Our definition of be a man is take the blame. When they are telling you be a man is take the blame. You go and apologize. And I've heard a woman that was bragging. She said, I love my husband so much. Because even when I am wrong, you see that man, he will come and apologize to me.
It's all right.
So why is it so?
I don't know.
We women, we don't like losing. Yeah, we don't like we don't like when we lost. So
Can you admit that you women are really terrible in that area, and that's why there are many issues in homes?
yeah, that's true too.
That's true.
I believe that if a woman wants a husband, unless the man is a monster, right? But if the man have conscience and a woman wants to influence a man to be a good husband and a good father, that would be possible.
If only the man allows it.
If only the man what?
Allows it.
No, women are influencers. It's given to women by God. Right from time, women have been influencers.
Yeah.
So if women are influencers, it therefore means if a man is really bad, it means the woman is influencing the man in some ways. Women influence. Let's think about Adam. Who influenced him? Eve. Let's talk about Abraham. Who influenced him?
Sarah.
Huh?
Sarah.
Let's talk about Isaac. Jacob. Who influenced Jacob? The mama. Just look at it. Let's talk about Ahab. Ahab and Jezebel. Who influenced Ahab? Was Ahab a good man? Yes. A good husband? Yes. But Jezebel was there just influencing. So why can't women influence men to be better husbands?
Some men are actually very tough.
Difficult.
Yeah, we know.
Difficult.
But there is no man that a woman cannot influence. Let me give you a story. Back then, when they were doing coup, I think there was a man that was killed by a woman in the region of when militaries, they will have to kill somebody to take up the throne.
Yeah.
Why is it that you see when they want to get into a very hard person, they will use a woman? Why? Because women have the power to influence. So why are godly women not influencing their homes?
Okay.
It takes two for things to work out.
I agree.
So when the woman is trying her best and then the man is resisting, it will be very difficult. So they both must be in alignment. The man must be willing and ready to be influenced by the woman before he will be influenced. So it's not only the sole responsibility of a woman to influence the man. It takes two. That's why even in friendship, if you do not allow your friend to influence you, that friend will not influence you. If you stand on what you know, that this person, I'm not going to allow him to influence me, he will not. So that's how in marriage too, if the husband is willing to unlearn what he knows and relearn from the woman, it will be very easy.
And the wife also.
But most men now, they resist. They resist. They don't allow that. Don't allow women to penetrate. So even when the woman is trying all her best, but you say that it will not be working. So it's not just the woman's responsibility and duty to do that. It takes the two of them to align for it to work out. Those men that you mentioned in the Bible, they actually allow themselves for the woman to influence them.
I didn't see Adam allowing himself. He had no
He
choice.
was willing.
He was willing.
He was willing. He had a choice to say no. But because he was willing that this is my wife, I will listen to her. It was easy for Eve to achieve that.
Eve just say, take and eat, and I could imagine Eve say, if you didn't take this fruit.
No, it's
No,
not.
I'm just imagining.
So your imaginations are wrong.
Eve will say, if you didn't take this fruit, that's it.
No,
for us.
no. No.
If you will not eat this fruit, don't come close to me.
No.
It's not recorded that way. So that's your own side of the story. But if Adam was willing, right? He
Was
willing.
Abraham also willing?
Yes.
It was.
Okay, that means Abraham was already in love with Hagar before Sarah suggested.
Not in love, but he was willing to listen to the wife. Because a man that is
But
not
when
willing,
Sarah wanted Abraham to ask Hagar to leave, Abraham was not willing.
and that was when he did not want.
But he did. But he did.
He did what? Because God asked him to.
So,
That's the influence of the woman.
That's because at first, right, he was willing that, okay, now I am willing, whatever my wife wants me to do, I will do. That was when that was the reason why when Sarah brought up the issue, take Hagar and do this to her. Because he was already willing to do that, he could easily go and do that. But when he was not willing now, it was then difficult for him to do that. If not for the intervention of God, he wouldn't have.
yes.
He wouldn't have actually yielded to that, to Sarah's words. He wouldn't have. But because God stepped in, I say, Oga, you were willing at first.
Yes.
So now you have to do it. That was when he actually did that.
So if God could help Sarah, didn't you think God will help you women too?
That's because you men now, initially, you are not even willing to start with.
Yes.
The will is not even there to start with. So it starts from the scratch. God had to step in because at first, he allowed that to happen. So for you to allow that to happen and then go back to say no, God was not satisfied with that. So you have to, from the scratch, as you are stepping into the marriage, this marriage, I'm willing to be allowed myself to be influenced by my wife. I will allow my wife to influence me in this marriage. And you will see God stepping in situations, even in tough situations, you will see God stepping in. That's why you see women that pray a lot in their marriages. If that man's heart is hardened, no matter how she prays, no matter how it prays to be God.
But the Bible says even the king's heart is in the hand of God and he can turn it to do whatever he wants.
God cannot force you to do what he does not want to do. You have to be willing. So if you are willing, even though your heart is hardened, God will transform it. So it's not just the woman's responsibility to do that. The man. And that's where most men fail. This their ego, this their pride that is in them will not even allow them to listen to their wives. They feel listening to their wife is a taboo or something. So
but if you people are using pride in that sense, is it good?
It's ego.
Because I think for some reason women love proud men.
Not in that light.
Or not.
Okay, well, not when it's applicable to the person in question, right?
Not when it's applicable when you even doing that to
because her. I imagine if your husband is taking advice from the mother because he's a humble man, you'd be like, look at him. He's just a mama's boy.
You're not supposed to leave your wife to go and
take advice
to your mother to start with. Your mother has her own husband. You should give it to her husband.
And the Bible even said it. A man will leave his mother and father and
to come. So you don't have to leave your wife and go to your mother. Your mother also has a husband, right?
And you
also have your wife.
Yes, your mother.
So your mother does not have a place, a space in your home.
Marriage, yes. Marriage is between two people. First.
So I think at this point now, men really need to be humble, to humble themselves. They really need to humble themselves.
And women really need to learn to say sorry. And they need to stop being defensive when there is a problem.
Yeah.
Women really need that. You know, saying sorry will not take anything away from you. Yeah. And then men yearn for respect. And I can tell you that a lot of men are not being respected. in a lot of men. A woman will pretend to respect a man because he has money.
Yeah.
But that is not respect, because respect is too expensive.
Yes.
There's no amount of money that can buy respect. So if you're respecting 100K, then it's not the man you're respecting, it's the 100K.
True.
But respect comes when even that 100K is not there, when that 1K is not there, that is when respect is shown. And even the Bible, submission, to submit to a man, carries the notion of respecting him for who God has made him. You should respect the man because the man is the head. You should respect the man because the man is the father of your children. And men are being starved. Men are being starved. They're not being respected. And the moment you start asking for it, you're never ever going to get it.
And I think this is two ways.
Okay.
Yes, in two ways. As the woman is respecting the man also have to respect the woman.
Yes. Godly men, we have no problem respecting their women. And
Godly
in most
women will
cases,
have no problem too.
in most cases, when a man is talking about a healthy home, I see them giving a lot of the credit to the woman. Women are the homemakers. I know men are blamed, but it's just like being a boss in the office. The electrician might go and spoil something, but when they come, they ask the boss, because you're the boss. You might not know nothing about it. Women are to be homemakers, while men are overseers of what is going on in the home. But many times when women are not able to make the home, of course, who should be blamed?
Yes.
You people should help me.
The man because
the man is the head.
you have to
That's
teach her.
that's just the
You
reason.
have to teach her. If you know that your wife is lacking in a way, is lacking what it takes to take care of a home, it is your sole responsibility as a man to teach her.
That's not true.
It is.
That's the meaning of the word groom.
That's not
You
true.
have to teach her.
I think what the Bible says is older women should teach younger women. But what I have seen is younger women don't even want to hear a thing from older women. Not a thing.
Are you trying to say it's wrong for a husband to teach the wife? Are you saying it's wrong for a husband to teach the wife?
I'm saying before you get in, let's look at the standard of the whole thing. Before you get into marriage, you should know what marriage is all about.
Yes, so if you know and then you are lacking in some aspects, in some area in the marriage, are you not supposed to be...
Your husband should guide you. Your husband should guide you the same way you can also guide the husband.
That's the teaching I'm talking about.
But going into marriage and saying it's not my fault because I do not know it. My husband, no, that's why back then when you marry a woman and the woman is misbehaving, you take them back to their parent. Our thief culture used to do that.
And you are proud of that.
That's right.
This is the modern age.
You take them to their parents so that the parent will train them. Do you know why we were doing that? We're doing that because it's the duty of the parent to prepare the young lady. They will take the lady back because this one is not fit for marriage. They'll train your child.
Marriage is not an army place.
What's the
no. So when the child is not equipped, it's not easy. Hold on. Just imagine you're not equipped on how to take care of kids. It's very frustrating for a man to have to teach a woman how to take care of a child.
So you didn't know that before you got into that marriage?
How will you know?
Why won't you know? That's the essence for dating. When in a courtship with someone, you are supposed to look.
When you people are packaging.
Packaging.
When you people are packaging.
That's not courtship. That's not courtship.
In courtship, some ladies are packaging now. You will not know anything until you get in.
That's not packaging.
That's
That's maybe
courtship.
when you dated the person for a short.
Yeah, that's not courtship. Courtship, when you are courting someone, that's the time where you know, where you have
take notes.
You know those things.
Yes.
So you people are giving us the go-ahead that if we see anything that we do not like, we have the right to withdraw.
Exactly. Before
And will
marriage.
not become prayer point in churches.
No.
Before marriage, if you see what you don't like, withdraw. If you cannot take that in marriage, withdraw. That's the essence of courtship. So you getting married with the mindset that, okay, if it doesn't work out, I will take you back to your... It's very wrong.
It's wrong.
No, I am just saying that is what used to happen. I'm saying that the role of the husband is not primarily to teach the wife.
You saw that wife before getting married to her.
See, marriage is for companionship.
Yes.
It's not a classroom.
That's
Hey,
what
but
I'm
you
saying.
learn in marriage.
Yeah, you learn, but it's not like a classroom. It's companionship.
That's why I'm saying that, right?
You know, and if what's the meaning of companion?
Companion to
Complement each other in a way, complementing each other. See, a sweet marriage is when the wife is ready and the man is ready. So when they say someone is not ready for marriage, do you think it's age?
No.
It's because they don't know what to do and what not to do yet.
Yes.
So it's not the duty of the husband to teach, but yeah, there are things that both of you would now learn. But before a lady should say, I'm getting married, you should know that you know very well how to take care of yourself, how to take care of the kids, how to take care of your man very well.
See how you're emphasizing that
The
man
man.
very well.
Yes, how to take care of your man very well. Those are things when I go there I will learn. No, you should know. You should know how to take care of him very well, how to make him happy, how to respect him. In fact, you should sit down and ask yourself, if I am not happy, how can I respect my man regardless? How can I respect my husband even when I'm not happy? Those are things you should learn.
Yes. You are very right.
And when you have these things in control, my sister, your home is already blessed.
You are right on that.
You're right on
And
that.
if you are if you are prepared as a lady, God will never allow you to get entangled with a man that is not ready.
That's true.
Not at all. So you see, in order for us to wrap this up, I would say that if there is a good father that is not a good husband, it's because the mother is not supporting the man.
No, I do not agree with that. I do not agree with that.
Yes.
Because a good wife will always produce a good husband. And you guys have said it all. Respect. If you respect a man, you will get anything you want.
You are
or
speaking
need
from your angle
from the man.
alone. You are speaking from your angle.
Okay?
Yes. This is just the reality, general reality.
Which is
Because out of 100, let me say out of 100 men out there, we have 0.1% of men that are good husbands and good fathers. It is not even talking about how the man, it's not about being jealous of your children. Most times, some men do this unconsciously. Like
They don't know.
ignore their wives. And even when they ignore their wives, and wives try to call their attention to it, they feel that they are trying to compete with their children, but which is not so. So, just like I said before, you have to assure her that you value her. You have to assure her daily, because this is somebody that chose you. Your children, they didn't choose you, but your spouse chose you regardless. So you have to assure her daily that she matters to you and you value her. So
Good
it's
point.
important.
Good point. Wow.
And you jumping into that conclusion, it's really you being biased.
Okay.
Yes. It's you being biased. You saying for a man to be a good husband, it means the wife
He's a good wife.
is a good wife. Right? I've seen situation where the wife is a good wife. She's playing her roles very well in a marriage. but the man is a terrible man, a terrible husband. I've seen situations like that. So these things now, those two, they have to work together, both the wife and then the husband, right? They need to like play
Complement each other.
their roles as it should be, right? And it comes to with the different individuals. Like I as a wife, I know what my husband wants. I know how he wants me to to do things in the house. And you as the husband, you should know how your wife wants to be treated, right? And then you treat. And then when the two of you then come together with this, the wife with the mindset that, okay, I'm in for my husband, to support my husband, to be there for my husband, to encourage him, to respect him. And then the husband also have in mind that, okay, I'm also in for my wife, to treat her well, to be responsible for her, to guide her, to protect her, to love her regardless. I think that way it will work. It's just the two of you. It's the two of you knowing your roles as husband and wife in home.
Wow.
That's the only way it will work. It's not just one-sided. The both of you are coming together to complement each other. You are going into the marriage that's okay, I'm going into this marriage for my wife. She's also
And the
going
wife is going in for the man.
for the
Yes.
man.
Wow.
With that, the home will be so good.
Wow. Wow. So I hope that when you're getting married, you will get married for the man,
Yeah.
not for yourself.
No.
Okay, that's a good point. Wow, it's been a very wonderful time, and I love to talk. I didn't want to stop, but I think for now we'll take a pause here. I know you might have some things you want to say. You can put them in the comment section. And before I even go, I want to appreciate Sister Stella. Thank you very much for taking time to discuss with us, and Sister Dawson. We are so glad that you could share this insight with us. So one thing for women, respect the men, like respect them. Because we love respect. Respect us regardless. And then when you have an issue, don't be defensive. We are there for you. And also for the men, be intentional. Be intentional. You know, know that these ladies need some care, some attention. They need a hug, some of them. So be there for them, not just for the children. And they don't want to admit, but understand that women compete with their children. Women compete with their children. That's the truth. So you have to create the balance. You know, the reason they are calling, the balance they are calling is, in a way, competition. So don't allow any competition in your home. Create the balance where the woman is loved and the children are also loved.